Okay, welcome to this CAC registration video. Now, this is just a video to show you how to deal with some CAC registration queries that you might get when you're registering for any of either business name or company or whichever registration you are doing on CAC at all. Now, this video is not supposed to be a public video because especially for those of you that want to use CAC registration as a business, that is, you want to use it to register for other businesses and make money from it. Now, I have noticed that quite a number of you guys, you go to YouTube, you see random CAC videos. Of course, I also have videos on YouTube that talk about how to register your business with CAC, which is a very good video. A lot of persons have been using it. But one problem with using YouTube videos to learn how to do CAC registration is that most of the videos you're going to see on YouTube, they are not very comprehensive. YouTube videos, we always try to make our videos to be short so that because if our videos are long, many of you will not watch them. So we remove quite a number of details that we think should be removed. But when you're doing a business like this where people will be coming to you that you should help them register their businesses, you cannot afford to not listen to every detail of what to do. In fact, because of the number of persons that come to me every day, in the last 1 month, I have attended to more than 500 different queries from people. And what happened is that most of these guys, they use videos on YouTube, because those videos are not very elaborate and they didn't really explain everything, then they run into some errors, sometimes very little errors that sometimes make them lose their money or lose the money of their clients. And even the cases are always very serious that the clients even lose their business name, which is a legal matter. So what I did was that I actually have a close group of people like you that want to use CAC registration as a business to register that people and make money from it. So what I did was that I recorded a course, a comprehensive course, not just the normal YouTube videos that I have or that they will see on the internet. I made sure that this is a full course. I explained everything, and I've used more than my 1,000 experience that I've used in solving different kind of CAC queries that you never thought about. And I keep updating this course, and I also have a close WhatsApp group of like-minded guys who are using this for business. So we're always discussing, we're always talking about how to get new customers. We're always talking about the different queries that people bring to us. And then even if you just join us for 1 day, you would have been very experienced even to undo several manner of problems. And I think this is the best way for you to approach using CAC registration for business, especially when you are offering it to other people. Okay, so this video that you're going to see is just one of the queries that I solved for a client. It's a very important query which I think you should watch, but then subsequently I will not be releasing a lot of these kind of queries to the public. It's only meant for my close group, but I just said I should release this to YouTube public so that you can see it. And then if you think my class is worth joining, then you can join us. The link to joining us is in the video description below this video, so you can check it up. So let's go ahead and let me solve this query for you so that you don't make this mistake when you are doing your next CAC registration. Let's get to it. Okay guys, I said I should share this with you guys very briefly. Now, when you're doing CAC registration these days, you really have to be very calm and be careful, because maybe because of the number of persons that they are working with, like they are just making all the mistakes on their dashboard. So you can see this person just contacted me that CAC sent a message to her that her name has been reserved. And as you can see here that reserved is 0. So I refreshed it and it still came back as 0. So if you find yourself in situations like this, or you have been checking a name for days and it seems like CAC is not recognizing it, what you should do, okay, what you should do is just keep clicking on these things to confirm. So for me now to confirm, because I was sure, because the lady has sent me an email. So what I did was just to come to this pending and queried. Normally when you click on pending and queried, let's see what it's going to give us. It's supposed to give us the name that is pending. So you can see here now, no record found. That means that name has actually moved away from pending. Meanwhile, it's still showing pending in the dashboard. Okay, so what I now did was to come to this reserved that said 0, and then I clicked on the reserved, Let's see what it's going to give us. It's not supposed to give us anything because as you can see here, it's 0. But let's see what it's going to give us. As you can see now, the name, this is the name that we're trying to register. So you can see it has been approved, but on the dashboard, it wasn't approved. So I want you to be careful of that so that when you're registering for people, you don't make the same mistakes. So guys, I think this would be good for you to know.